Welcome to Driveway Garage. Today I'm doing a string alignment on a 2002 Chevy Avalanche. I watched other videos on how to do this. The reason I'm doing it is I just had a guy replace the pitman arm. My shoulder's been bothering me a lot, so I decided I wasn't going to attempt it. I hired a guy to do it. He did it for about $100 and I bought the part. I want to check the alignment so it's not too far out of whack, and then I'm going to make an appointment to have it aligned. So let me show you what we have going on. So here's the truck. There's the string. So what I did is I tied it to a ladder on this end. And you want it just about centered with the center of your wheel. And then down there I used a folding chair with a few pieces of firewood because I couldn't get a lot of tension on it. This way I can get the string tighter. What you have to do is you have to move your chairs so that on the back tire, which is rigid, there's no give in it, you want to have the same measurement. So I'm assuming you could probably just go off of the tire itself, the rubber, but they always say go off of the rim. And in this case, as you can see, 1.5 inches. And you go to the front and it's 1.5 inches. I already checked the other side of the truck and it looks pretty close. I took it for a test drive. The steering wheel's a little crooked, but I'm assuming hopefully the alignment guys will fix that problem. So, relatively speaking, the string is parallel to the side of the truck. And this would probably work even if you had a different offset on front and back. You just want to make sure it's parallel, not running at an angle. So here, as you can see, 1 3/4. And here, 1 3/4. From my perspective, that's just on this side of the 3/4 inch line. And that one is in just a hair further. When they say you want 1/8 of an inch toe, which means a 1/16 inch difference here from front to back and a 1/16 on the other side. So that's close enough. And like I said, I test drove it. And this was a pitman arm, which didn't change it a lot. But if you put on new tie rod ends, which I thought I was going to have to do, it could change it quite a bit, especially if you don't pay attention to how many revolutions you put your outer tie rod on. But it's a nice, quick, easy way to get your alignment close. So at least you're not driving down the road eating your tires up. I had a car one time, and I don't know what happened. I was in California, and the car just started pulling really hard. And by the time I could get to a shop, it had ate up the front tires. So something, tie rod end or something that's 30 years ago, I don't remember, but I had to have something replaced, and it just chewed up my tires. So if you do a string alignment like this, at least you'll be really close. You can adjust your tie rod ends and not wear your tires out before you can get it in to have it aligned properly. And that's what I'm going to do, see if I can get in the next day or two. Thanks for watching, guys. You know, all you need is some kind of a string, a rope, anything that you can hold tight. And once it quits wobbling, which this was doing when I first adjusted it, and then you let it calm down and you have a nice straight line to go off of. I even wondered if a guy had a long 2x4 or 2x6 that was really straight, if you couldn't put it on the back tire so it was touching both of them, and you'd have a nice straight line going to the front. But you'd probably have to have a 12 or 14 foot 2x4, and it'd have to be dead on straight. That's from my carpentry background. I thought of that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Good luck with your projects. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe.